What is going on, guys? Good morning. This is going to be a new segment on the channel for you guys. I'm not sure if what I'm exactly going to call it, but it's pretty much some gaming news. It's going to be gaming news, might be morning gaming news. I might do this every other morning. But ultimately, this first time is ultimately going to be covering betas, especially the ones that are obviously that are coming out, or about to come out, or we might be able to see in the future. So let's just hop into it right away. Right now we have Battlefield 5 beta is currently going on. As you guys can see from this list, we have the pre-orders, so you preload, and also if you pre-ordered it, or I believe it's EA Origins Access, EA Access, you can go ahead and play. As you guys can see down here, September 6th is going to be the open beta, which I will be participating in myself. I have yet to pre-order Battlefield 1 or 5. The V1, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be exactly pre-ordering or not. I'm going to get in, I'm going to play the beta, and I'm going to see if I actually truly want to pre-order or not. I will be buying it at some point, but I don't know if pre-ordering it is the best option right now. But you'll be able to participate in it. They've got a bunch of new stuff. Of course, it's covering World War II. Here's your specs for your PCs. This is on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. You can go ahead and you can already download the open beta. You won't have access to it till tomorrow, September 6th, because it is the 5th. Ultimately, this is what they said, similar to what we did with two closed alphas. Battlefield 5 lets us test Battlefield 5 running in a live environment with a high player count. I believe it's 64 players, so it's going to be 32 versus 32. But I think they have numerous maps. They have you'll be able to play Conquest and 2 days of Grand Operations, Fall of Norway, which is going to be their series. So they're getting rid of. We also got brand new news that they're getting rid of. The season passes or any of that sorts. It's kind of like an extended going on. So yes, the day 1 of Fall of Norway will be airborne mode. Day 2 will feature breakthroughs. So it will progress and progress. And they've actually already announced that in their new trailer there, I believe they dropped actually today, they will be releasing, come April, they'll be releasing their second grand operation. So that's going to be very exciting. We've been seeing a lot of one-sided map for the closed alpha, but now they'll have 2 maps. You'll be able to customize a load of weapons. And here's the vehicles and requirements. These are all the tanks, the planes, additional weapons. This is what you can play in the beta, guys. You can play this in the beta. So it's really exciting. It's going to be super exciting. And of course, they're keeping the weapons, they're keeping the tanks, they're keeping the aircraft. You know, everything you can play with as historically accurate as possible. But even DICE came out and said that this is not a historical accurate World War II game. Now the locations, the weapons, and all the gear is going to be as close as they could get to real world or exact copying. But the stories they're going to tell in the single player mode, especially single player mode, they said that it's a fictional, their idea of a World War II story. So the places you go will be real world places. The weapons you'll use, all that will be real, was used in World War II. But the stories are going to be completely different. You're going to have 4 main classes, of course, Assault, Recon, Medic, Support. Each have their own roles. I believe they're having a new, what they call, buddy support or squad support, which is going to really emphasize using your teams and stuff. And I'll put a link for the new trailer so you guys can watch. It covers a lot more details because we have other betas to go over. So I'm not going to spend too much time on just one beta for you guys. Because we were talking about future betas that might be possible in the future because I have different websites up for different links. So moving on to the second one is going to be the Division 2 beta. Now this one, it isn't exactly coming out right away because the next beta is what I want to talk about the most. The next one coming out, and that's going to be in October. Right now is Battlefield 1. Division has officially announced they will have a beta sign up. Ubisoft didn't say if they're going to have exactly an open beta, but they have a beta sign up. They did the same thing for the Division. Division 2 I'm kind of excited for. It looks like they really added more and they improved where they messed up big time. And so I'm really excited to see that. There's no news on it, but if anything, as most people are saying, the beta is looking to be around sometime in most probably February because as it says, the game releases in March. So if we had to look for a beta, it's probably going to be in February to maybe January if we're lucky. But that's if we're lucky. We're also speculating on it. Sorry. It is morning news, guys. So you'll be able to unlock the SIG design. Again, we might see the same. So, but this is for the Division, and it's not even fully finished. We're not really seeing a lot of new gameplay or trailers or anything, which is really kind of disappointing. So I enjoyed the last one to the max, and then I kind of didn't really play any DLCs. They were very sad DLCs, but they've said that they're going to fix those. They're going to change it. They're going to add more story-related DLCs, not exactly multiplayer or Dark Zone, as they call it, playing. So hopefully the beta will come out. Hopefully we get more information than what we just have for this. But this is how you sign up for the beta. You go to Ubisoft's website, you pick what you want, you sign up, and you hope you get invited. So yeah, releases March. But doesn't say for beta, it just says for game. Moving on from that, we have Anthem. Anthem I'm super excited for. It's in one of the newer games by EA that's looking to be a very promising story and multiplayer. And they've actually officially announced that they will have a demo as well as an actual beta and an alpha, so there's plenty of chances to play leading up. The VIP demo is going to, as this says, launch February 1st. It's coming from EA themselves. I know it's not the EA website, but EA Press is EA Press. They could push it back, they could delay it. It just depends. Same as Battlefield 5, they pushed it back to November because they're avoiding Call of Duty and other big name games. The demo will be a demo. It's not a tech test. It's not a beta that comes out 3 weeks before the game where we get your feedback. And no, this is a game we hope you will probably like and love. It says love, but so playing the demo might be really good. That's mostly going to be a single player experience with the demo, but that's going to be very fun. And it's saying they're going to have a beta that's going to allow you to play with friends, same as the alpha. Of course, that's going to be more of a sketchy. So that's something to look forward to. There's no word yet on when these betas may come out, but I believe Anthem releases in also March of next year, or April, I believe. It is coming out next year. I believe it was also pushed back, if I'm not mistaken. But that's Anthem. That's going to be a really good one. That's one I'm going to really look forward to, along with being able to play as, different suits. You'll have a main hub you'll go back to, so that's going to be very exciting to see on release. Our next game that we would like to see a beta for is, of course, Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, I personally would like to see a beta, not a demo of the single-player game, but a beta of the open world. Of course, we haven't heard anything from Rockstar. They haven't released much lately. But GTA Online, 5, how they talk about Online 5, it could have been, a lot of things could have been avoided with how it failed at launch with the online. Server issues, loading issues, getting dropped, all sorts of things. So I'm really excited to see, hopefully, a Red Dead Redemption 2 beta. Of course, that comes out, I believe, in November, October. I have to relook, so it'll be in the description, of course, with links on where to, links on if it has a sign up for a beta or not. So, you guys can pre-order on your consoles, some games Steam, some their actual websites, or gaming retail store if you have those. But of course, I would really like a Red Dead Redemption 2, not pre-order beta, but open beta. I like open betas because it allows people to play with other people more to fully test, because some people, as of myself, don't enjoy pre-ordering just to have access to a beta, or just pre-ordering in general even if it doesn't have a beta. I've kind of dropped off that scale with pre-ordering, unless it's something I'm super duper excited for. In Red Dead, I might actually pre-order. I'm not sure as always, but hopefully Red Dead Redemption 2 will have beta. I played the first one. I loved it. I'm glad it's backwards compatible right now for the Xbox, and I'm not sure about the PlayStation for the PS4, but it might be. But I'm looking forward to Red Dead Redemption 2. I love the Wild West idea. I can't wait to see where the story goes. And of course, there'll be links to all the videos about the games, either from EA, Gamescom, or PAX. That's all going to be for you guys to go check out down in the description. Now to get on to the final beta. Some of those were kind of rushed because there wasn't a lot of info out there yet. But the big one everyone is excited for, that I'm seeing the most this year, besides Call of Duty, which they just had their beta, so we're not talking about Call of Duty, is Fallout 76. This is from their actual website, as you guys can see. I am hoping to pre-order this. I need to get on that at some point so I can get into the beta. Now, moving from all the info, and I'll of course post links for the beta and maybe some other talks, but you can visit for the buy now or you can pre-order. If you order digitally, you will not get a code. It will just be available for download almost instantaneously. So if you do a digital download pre-order, you get it automatically. If you get it from a retail or Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop, or from the actual website, you have to go on here to this exact website, and you have to go up here, redeem your code. Of course, I don't have a code, so I can't redeem anything, and I wouldn't want that to be seen. But it'll be on the Xbox Store, PlayStation Store, and that, not Steam. That is annoying a lot of people, and I understand that. But it is up to the game makers, and I get that Bethesda isn't looking to pay Steam any of their money for being able to play their game, because Steam will always take a chunk, and Bethesda doesn't want that probably out of the gate. They did say they may release it later down the road, but they did say that on launch it will not be accessible, which means that they could change their minds, which I'm very hopeful that they do change their mind, because I know that I will be getting it for the Xbox, for the friends on Xbox, but I'll also be getting a copy on PC to play with the PC friends who do get 76, because it's going to be online only. From what I know from what they just released recently, Fallout 76 will have kind of sideline stories and quests. They'll be given by bots, or you go near a cave and it's like, hey, why don't you adventure this cave? Maybe there's a reward. And you get experience, maybe a few caps, and everything else you find in the cave on top of completing that maybe adventure quest. That's ultimately what we're looking at mostly from Fallout 76. And of course, it starts in October, so pretty much you need to pre-order by this month. I don't think there's an exact date yet set for the beta, but they said it will be coming in October, and it will be, I believe they said, anywhere from 7 to 11 days of gameplay, and it will be the whole open world. As this says down here, is it's going to be full game where my brothers launch over. You're going to be playing the full game. Now, of course, yesterday I already said there is a level cap. You guys will be hitting a level cap very hard. I believe it's around 20 to 30. And your progression gets saved for launch. So you can't go and get to the max level and start playing with the nukes. They said that's not going to happen, unless you find a cheeky way to get around it, which most likely at that point, because this is Bethesda's first online game, they will punish you. So don't go looking for glitches, guys. Don't use exploits. Bethesda's probably just not going to have it, frankly. It's kind of like how EA is right now with GTA Online, how they will be for Red Dead Online. They're not going to have the exploits. They're not going to have the glitches. They're going to use the ban hammer. It's just a fact playing online, because that doesn't make the game fun if you can get to max level without actually trying and you just use an exploit to get there. If it's a single player game, I agree, use it all day long. But for online games, it's not as fun for the other people that you're with if you're playing with friends. And also kind of take us away from the grind of an online game, which is some of the fun, exploring. And I'll already tell you, I am super excited for Fallout 76. It's the #1 game I'm excited for the most. There's so much news out there about it right now. But yeah, it's not going to be under an ad, so you can make videos. I'll be live streaming. I'll be making videos. You can take screenshots. You can do whatever you like. And I love that. And of course, there's going to be feedback. You know, they're just going to, and they said that there's going to be no season pass whatsoever. None of that DLC buying. It's all going to be included. You're going to pay one price, and you're going to get everything later down the road. Bethesda said there's something new that they want to try with this game, and I'm very excited for that. Like Fallout 4, you had to pay for the DLC. Almost all the Bethesda's other games, you had to pay for the DLC. But this game, they said that you won't pay a penny for the DLC. You won't pay a penny in-game. And if you do spend money, the only microtransactions you can make is for cosmetic only. But you can unlock those in-game also. So you can grind for the gear, ultimately for the cosmetics, not really the gear, but just the funny hat that has no benefits whatsoever. Or you could pay for the hat. That's up to you. You know, that's just an example. You can kind of imagine your own thing right now. It's up to you guys. But ultimately, that's what we're looking at. So there's no microtransactions. There's no season pass cost. The $60 or the $80 if you pre-order the more special edition, which I think gives you a few cosmetics. You're paying the extra $10 to $20 for cosmetics right out the gate. But that's up to you. And of course, I believe it's a collector design also. So that's something that if that's up what you want. So when you pay that one price, that's what you pay for the game. No more, no hidden, you know, like the broken stuff we've been seeing where you pay $60 for 1/3 the game and then you have to pay more money for another 1/3 and another 1/3 till you have three, you know, a full game. And Bethesda doesn't want to do that for this. So that is super exciting. So yep, this is all the info, but this has, I know this has been a little maybe rushed, maybe a little too much on Fallout. Battlefield 5, I'm obviously looking forward to it. I'm going to be playing it tomorrow. I'll be uploading, I'll be live streaming over on Twitch. I'll be uploading my videos on YouTube, so keep an eye out for that, guys. But this has been, I guess I'm going to call this the morning news. New segment, add some more variety to this channel. If you're here for the morning news and you're here for the morning news, you like the Let's Plays, you guys can watch Let's Plays. I'll be starting on walkthroughs when these games start coming out more. So keep an eye out for all of that, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later.